We're getting ready for the latest Tao Daily Tarot reading coming up in just a moment, but give me an opportunity here to give you a little tease. What's coming up? Well, these two cards really say it all. This is the general temperature of the reading. It's a Yang card. Yang means action. Yesterday was Yin, kind of interesting, 24 hours, and opposed to just sitting and watching, observing. Today, calling for action. What should you address your action towards? This. Yeah, this. I will explain coming up in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome to this latest edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Glad to have you on board. If you are someone who has already liked and subscribed and are coming back again, many thanks. For those who are new, let me give you kind of a quick outline in terms of what makes this tarot feed, this tarot program or channel different. First of all, I use archetypal readings. That is to say, I use the images on the card. I don't change anything. Yes, I will use some intuition to kind of tie, to kind of knit the story together. Absolutely. But by and large, archetypal, just off the cards. Number two, another separation between this channel and other tarot channels is that I focus on energies. And energies that you probably don't hear very much about. The energy of coming, the energy of going, the energy of pushing, the energy of pulling, coming, going, pushing, pulling. Stop and think about all the things in your life that are coming into your life, that are going out of your life, that are pushing you in one direction, pulling you in another direction. That's kind of the way it works. And so I take these energies. This is kind of a metaphysical weather report. You see what the energies are currently, and then you decide what you're going to wear when you go outside, so to speak. It gives you the power. It gives you the choice. Yes, we may be talking about love, but there are many different variations on love. There's love of a spouse, love of boyfriend, girlfriend, love of children, love of sports, love of chocolates, all kinds of. You decide where this love information, if there is love information in this reading, you decide where it fits in your life. I'm not going to tell you. Same thing with money, because money is essentially what we value. And that's really how to look at like pentacles. What's important? What do you value? Is it the dollar? Is it your health? Is it love? Is it family? What is it? You decide. I give you the power. I tell you what the energies are. You put your life in it. It makes for a much more satisfying and complete reading. And I do something called the hyper shuffle, which you will see in a very short period of time. People want to see tarot readers shuffle their cards. I show you, but in quick time. And all of this within less than 10 minutes. I try to go 8 to 9 minutes in length for each program of the Tao Daily Tarot, because you're busy, you have things to do. But you can squeeze in 8 or 9 minutes to get that metaphysical weather report. Okay, we got that taken care of. One more thing, like and subscribe, please. That's very important for the folks at YouTube as I'm trying to get this channel to grow. All righty? So we have that all taken care of. Well, then let's get to the reading, and we begin with this hyper shuffle. And there you go. There is the hyper shuffle. Let's get to the real time, the normal time explanation, the Tao Daily Tarot. Okay, we begin, interestingly, just 24 hours ago, the guiding card happened to be the polar opposite of this. It was Yin. Today, Yang or Yang. Huh? So yesterday was kind of sitting back observing. Today, maybe it's time to take steps forward in your life. Maybe it's time to be proactive. Yang energy. Okay, very good. We move from there to the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Well, this is a hollow victory. It's sacrificing integrity, power. This is basically just a show of force, necessarily, even though there's no meaning behind it. You know, a lot of bright light, but very little accomplished kind of a thing. Five of Swords, kind of a waste of energy. I guess we have to be careful where we place it. And, swords are thoughts. So it may be that you are in sort of a mental battle with yourself. Should I? Shouldn't I? Which way do I go? Kind of a thing. And maybe this is saying, kind of relax off of that a little bit. We also have the Four of Cups. Cups, of course, mean love, but also could be things that you love as well as people that you love. And you're focusing on what you don't have as opposed to what you do have, because you see here they got that little cup handed from the universe. Not noticing, not paying attention, looking at the three that are out of his reach. Okay? Maybe that's where that mental battle, that Five of Swords, is coming from. You're going, but wait. And maybe that's the whole idea to this yang energy. Instead of just thinking, maybe today is a day, or the next 48, 72 hours, maybe a time for acting. Not just thinking, but for acting it out. And we move there to from the energy of coming, going to pushing, pulling, and we have the first card, the moon. The moon illuminates, there's no question about it, but it doesn't illuminate like the sun. You don't see everything. You see a lot of shadows. It also has to do with your intuition, your psychic ability, your emotions. And so it's a situation where maybe you're getting wrapped up in your emotions, right? Your thoughts are leading you to go off into an emotional journey. And maybe you're not seeing the whole picture. Again, the yang energy. Maybe it is time to not just think it, feel it, but to do something about it. It doesn't have to be dramatic or doesn't have to be big, but this may be the time to do a little investigating, at least to check things out and to see what happens. And we go now, wrapping up with the pushing, pulling energy, death. Death, of course, does not mean physical death, but it means the passing of something, right? You're going from one phase to the other. And this card might be a really good example or a reference to what I was just saying. If you have been trapped in your thoughts, battling with yourself, maybe it's a time to put that to an end. Maybe it's time to put that mental battle to an end. Shift gears with action, okay? Doesn't have to be, again, dramatic action, just a little bit of action, but a little bit of yang energy right now probably will go a long way. And at first magnifier we go to is the King of Wands. King of Wands, very fascinating. Obviously, Wands, passion, leadership, innovation, charisma, loads of charisma. Maybe that's what you need to do. Get a little bit of action, a little bit of enthusiasm. Maybe you've been too much up in your head, nothing been materializing. You've just been doing that battle up inside your head, and maybe it's time to go, okay, I'm enthusiastic about this idea. I'm passionate about this idea, this person, whatever. It's time to quit doing so much thinking and doing more acting. King of Wands is just that kind of person or energy. And then, of course, to kind of emphasize that, we go to the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, again, passion, a lot of wand action, right? Passion. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. The guy who just gets it in the chops, but can't stop. Said, maybe this next battle, maybe this next thing, and I'll win. But he always goes into battle enthusiastically. And so, again, the idea of enthusiasm, passion in your life, very evident, and it's wrapped up with this final card from the Vice Versa deck. I don't do reversals, but I do have the Vice Versa deck, which on one side there is the positive, on the other side you could kind of call it the negative or the darker side, and this is the darker side. This is the Queen of Wands, all right? The Queen of Wands. Passion, wands, passion. A lot of passion in that bottom row, all wands. Maybe that's what's missing in your life. And the Queen of Wands in reverse says that you don't have that passion, at least not yet, because it's all been up in your head. You've been battling inside your head with yourself, and it's kind of got you down. But the main card today is Yang energy. It is movement. It's doing something. Not just thinking about it, but doing it, getting a little action. That might clear the air, and that might bring the passion back into your life, which right now is just not there. And that may be the conundrum that you are facing. So, Yang energy, get out there, do something that you're passionate about. Again, it doesn't have to be a big deal, doesn't have to be overwhelming or exciting or whatever, but do something. I think today is the call for action. So that is your daily tarot reading for today, the Tao Daily Tarot. Remember, like and subscribe. I need your help. I need your support right now more than ever as I'm trying to build a channel. I will thank you in advance for all of that. Join you tomorrow because I do a fresh, brand new read every day, 365 days a year. So you and I have a date tomorrow, right here, the Tao Daily Tarot. Blessings.